How's it going, super friends? Welcome back to my channel. Say, why don't you have a look at the MEZCO 1/12 Collective Commissioner Gordon and Bat Signal with me? This baby here is a MEZCO exclusive for San Diego Comic-Con, but some of us had to order it online, a present company included. The packaging for this is actually really cool. You got the Bat Signal, and then a bit of a Gotham City rooftop scene here, and you can see the yellow back here. It's actually the box underneath. We'll slide this thing off after we look at all the rest of the packaging. Here's what the left-hand side of the box looks like, and here's the right. You can see the silhouettes right here where they've got the yellow behind the gray. And here's the back. It's a sort of artistic-y photoshopped looking version of Commissioner Gordon and the bat symbol. Oh yeah, and here's the barcode for those of you who want that too. Sliding off that outside sleeve, we see the packaging underneath also has a lot of really cool looking design elements. Big bat symbol, more writing, more design work. Here's the top of the box, MEZCO 1/12 Collective Pose Play Display. And then we have the left-hand side of the box, which is exactly the same as the right side of the box. On the back, we have that same bat signal and cityscape as seen on the front sleeve of the box. And finally, here's the bottom. Not a toy intended for children, intended for adult collectors only. Great. Now let's investigate a little bit further what's inside. You just gotta turn the box around this way so the flap isn't in the way. Let's proceed. So, in the box we have the foam bit. Okay, I got an idea of what's this. I'm betting that this is going to be the bat signal. You've got some batteries right here, another circle of foam. Oh, and it's the bat symbol, just like I thought. Wow. Okay, this is a lot lighter than I thought it was going to be. Very, very cool. This is the coolest looking rooftop bat symbol projector I have ever seen. The detail on this is just astronomical. This is crazy. This is, wow. I like this so much. It's like my new favorite Batman accessory ever. Let's get the batteries in it. Heaven, I'm in heaven. Do 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 do. And put the flap back on. Oh boy, let's get the foam out of the way. Let's drop in the night sky background just for a second. Turn off all the lights and flip the switch. Do 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 do. As you can see, this thing does a mighty good job of making that bat silhouette perfect. This is the best one I've seen yet. How it works is you've got this switch here, just like if it was a real bat symbol on the roof of the Gotham PD, and you have to actually flip the switch up and it clicks into place. You can't just push it because it won't stay on. You gotta click it into place like a regular switch. And gosh darn if that doesn't light up nicely. 100% hands down the very best bat accessory I have ever seen to come with any Batman figure ever. 100%. This is awesome. All right, so in the bag we got the MEZCO 1/12 Collective welcome and thank you product care guides and stuff like that. We get this in every single one. We got the instructions for the bat symbol. We figured it out. And then we got a Gotham City skyline, the rooftop for the diorama where you put the bat symbol and pose Commissioner Gordon with it, and then these two foldy pieces that are also part of the diorama, which through the magic of editing, voila, we have a backdrop. Flooring, city skyline, and there's two little pieces that I had to fold to put together and stick right here like that. Now it doesn't actually click together or anything, it's just you kind of stick the cardboard here and you stick the square there and you fold it like that, and then you just kind of push these together, right? There's no clickety-clack. You just kind of have to do that. But it's very cool. I don't remember ever getting a diorama with a MEZCO 1/12 Collective ever. Have they ever offered that before? And then we put in the bat symbol and we turn it on. Do, 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 do. Oh, I gotta turn the lights out again for this one. Some of them. Anyway, I still want you to see the backdrop itself. Oh, that is so rad. Yes. This is really awesome. So far, favorite MEZCO 1/12 Collective ever. All it took was some cardboard and a special light to impress me. All right, let's turn this off to not waste the battery and move the whole thing to the side, because now we've got to look at the figure. He's all wrapped up in plastic as usual. Just gonna pull this off. Oh, and there's the commission. Oh, stuff's already fallen out. All right, yep, of course. Don't do that. I need to get a picture of it first. Darn it. Get all back in there. All right, picture taken. Now it can all come out. That other head's wrapped in plastic, which is good. That's a bit of foresight on their part. They usually are. I don't even know why I'm telling you. There's the candy. There's the commish. And let's pop out the other side. This is empty. We've got some more goodies. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, well, let's look at it all piece by piece. He's got his trench coat, the classic Commissioner Gordon trench coat. Wouldn't be the same without it. The bendy arm for the stand, of course. Ew, and what's in the bag now? A GCPD vest. That is very cool. Oh, look, it's got a little zipper. Oh my God, it's so tiny. It's so hard to get a hold of. Yeah, you can undo the zipper and stick it down Gordon. Very cool. You also get his sidearm, a pistol with the bullet, just like with the Joker figure that has been shot out the end of it. And also, there's a little bit of action here. You can move the firearm back as if it's just been freshly fired, like that. Big difference between this and the Joker guns is that you can't pull the magazine out of the bottom. There's no removable magazine. He also comes with his Walkie Talkie and the lapel mic that just attaches to his jacket there. He's got the world's smallest wristwatch accessory, 4 extra hands, a little holster for his sidearm. He's also got the smallest police badge I've ever seen. And of course you get the Gordon with a secondary, older looking, more haggled Commissioner Gordon. And of course you get the bag to put the stuff in. And all out and together, here is everything that came in the bubble packaging. Up close, the Commissioner's uniform is actually sewed together and assembled really nicely. I've gone ahead and stuck the walkie-talkie and the badge and the gun and the holster on his belt, as well as put the watch on his wrist. And overall, I think this is a fantastic representation of Jim Gordon. Yeah, up close, out of all the MEZCOs that I've owned, he's unique in the sense that he doesn't have a costume. It's just like pants and shirt, but it looks good. Like, this really does capture the look of Commissioner Jim Gordon, and everything really does look of a high quality. How his little microphone here just sticks there is with a magnet and just boink, it just goes there right by itself. I didn't have to even put it there. I put that on the belt, and then it just automatically went. Oh, sure, now it doesn't go up there. Oh. Everything fits onto his belt with these little tiny holes there in the side. And the thing that goes on the belt has a peg, and you just stick the peg in the hole. Voila. And the face for Commissioner Gordon, we'll just pull it off there to make it easier. This is the head sculpt that looks older and more haggled and battle-worn, and he's been on the force for a long time. As for the head that came on the body, am I the only person here that looks at this head and gets a real Magnum PI feeling from it? Okay, now I want to see what he looks like with the trench coat on. Going to work, putting on my jacket, and I'm going to see the Batman. Dude, quintessential. MEZCO, you have outdone yourself this time. This guy, this is fantastic. With the coat on and the full picture complete. Wow, yeah, this is awesome. The little strappies here, they're actually wired too. He's got wired strappies. Sometime, hopefully, they start wiring the jackets, because the jackets themselves aren't wired down the bottom, which would make sense. You would want to for posability with these coats, but I like this a lot. This is fantastic. Now that we've tried the trench coat on him, let's pop off the old head, pop on the Tom Selleck, and stick him in his bulletproof vest. Oh boy, how am I gonna do this little tiny zipper up? Let's take his CB off. Rachel, I need your help!
What?
I need your help, Rachel. You have Barbies, lots of experience with little clothes. Can you come and help me zip this little tiny zipper up in front of the camera? See, it's so hard. It's a little tiny zipper, and I can't possibly do it. My fingers are just, they're too big.
It's too tiny.
I unzipped it so I know it can be zipped up. Okay, after like 15 minutes of trying, I just had to admit defeat, and so did Rachel, that we cannot get the zipper done up on this little tiny bulletproof vest. It just is what it is. That's what it looks like when it's undone, and it's not really going to protect him from anything. And here's what the back looks like when it's on him. I know the zipper needs to be able to do it because I undid it. Just a word of warning. If you undo his vest, you're going to have a butthole of a time getting it back on him. As for comparisons, I'm only going to bring out the DC Direct Hush version on the one side and then the DC Collectibles Arkham Knight on the other. That should give you a pretty good idea of the scale of this figure. As for my final thoughts on this figure, I do have a few, although you've probably heard pretty much everything I think about it during the review. I think that this Commissioner Gordon figure has been very well made. It's absolutely one of MEZCO's finest in the DC Comics 1/12 collectibles arena of action figures. For many of us, myself included, this is going to be the ultimate Commissioner Gordon action figure in the 6-inch action figure scale. You like the old? You get that. You like the young? You get that too. Trench coat? No trench coat? Bulletproof vest? They've included a few different basic looks that the commissioners had in comic books over the years, and that was really thoughtful of them. So the figure gets top marks with me. I can't take points off of this guy for anything. I really like him, and this is a full 10 out of 10 for me. And then you include the fact that not only do you get the hands and all the weapons and accessories you would usually get with a MEZCO 1/12 collective, but you got the bat symbol and you got the diorama. The added value of those two things makes this definitely a worthwhile purchase. Yeah, the price tag is absolutely higher for it, but if you're a die-hard Batman fan, this is going to be one of those must-haves. There simply just have not been very many figures made of one of Batman's trusted and oldest allies, Commissioner James Gordon. And the ones that have been made, though they've been very good, they come nowhere close to this in overall visual appeal and figure quality. Seriously. If you only ever own one Commissioner James Gordon action figure in your entire life, so far, this is the one that gets my vote. Hands down 100%. But you know what? I'm just one dude. I'm one guy with one set of observations and opinions, and I'm sure that you are going to have your own. Feel free to leave that down in the comments section below. If you think I've done something right today with this video, then please take the time to leave me a thumbs up so I know I've done something right. And if you want to see more exclusively DC Comics content show up in your inbox on a fairly regular basis, then you are cordially invited today to become a super friend and join the DC squad simply by hitting the subscribe button and dinging the bell so that you'll get notified of when I put out new videos. And I will see you in the next one. Have a smashing day, super friends, and take care.